So x squared. This is the x. This is the x. Do you remember we said we don't want a to be there?
Yeah.
So let's divide everything by a first. Okay? Because I want the one to be gone. So what do you have? X squared plus
B over A.
b over a. Very good. B over a. X plus
C over A.
c over a. You got it. Yeah? This is the same thing we did before because we don't want any number on the front. So now this is x, this is x. What is the sign of this?
B over A.
Do you agree? B over a? No? Right? Okay. Let's do a normal way and then you can see. What is the sign of this one? -6, right? Remember? -6. So that's means the one in front of the x. What is the number in front of the x? B over a. So B over a here. Do you agree?
Yeah.
It's a general. You don't see any number. You put a C letter. That's why kind of a little bit confused, but same thing. Promise, same thing. Promise. If not my fault. Okay? X, X, X. Like this. X, -6, X. So far so good? I want to you can reference. Okay? What did we do over here? We're gonna cut it in half and for here on this one. Okay? So same thing. I'm gonna cut this one in half. Now tell me, what is the side of this? The side of this?
B over A.
B over. You divide by 2. What do you have? Uh-oh. Is it answer of 1?
B over 2A.
B over A. You divide by 2. What do you have? B over A.
Divided by 2.
You divide by 2.
Oh.
You remember how you handle this? Or you can think about, so you can bring this one over here, because at the bottom one, or you can think about divided by 2. What is that? Eat. KFC? KCF, KFC, whatever. So you keep this, right? You change this and you multiply. So it become B over 2A. Right? But only you. I want you, everyone to know it. Right? B over 2A. Do you agree? Yes? So this is also B over 2A. Alright. Now what do we do over here? So divide this by 2, you have -3, have -3, -3, -3. And what do? We're gonna move this part over here. Right? This is the x. So this is the x. What is this? Negative? -3. Very good. -3 because we move this one over here. So -3. Let me use this in color. So okay, so same thing here. I'm gonna move this whole thing over here. Move it to over here. Okay? Let me make it like similar. So this one is still x. But what is this side?
B over 2.
B over 2A. You got it. You got it. Good. So far so good?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice. I didn't think about get the quadratic formula. Get you can understand this. But yeah, this is the first year. Actually, this is the first year. The last 2 years didn't do it. Okay. All right. Now what next? I forgot. All right. Oh, we want to fill in the missing square here, right? You know when you're so excited and then you forgot what you're gonna do next. This one. What is the sign of this one? -3, right? This is a half of the -6, so -3 here, -3 here. And then the sign of this is -3 square. That's why we need to add 9 over here, remember? Right? So same thing over here. What is the sign of the missing? They're supposed to be a square, okay? So let's make it look like a square. So because this one needs to be a square. So what is the sign of this one? B over 2A. What is the sign of this one? B over 2A. So this is actually a square. And what is the area of this square? B over 2A? Square. So that's good? In other words, you distribute all the power, you're gonna have b squared over 4a squared, right? So that's good? Alright, so now I'm gonna work with this. If, so we don't need to do it later. So if we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, we divide everything by a. So 0 divided by a is still 0, so you don't need to worry about it. But we have x squared plus b over a. That's the same thing, I just rewrite over here. Plus c over a equal to 0, right? What is the first thing we need to do to complete this square? We move the c over a to the other side, okay? So x squared, now let me just erase it. I think you got it. X squared plus b over ax equal to negative c over a. So far so good? Still following? Yeah? Great, okay. Now what next we do to complete the square? What do we add? We add the area, this area, right? So we add what? b over 2a squared, right? That's the missing square right here. So add to both sides b squared over 2a. Don't worry if you don't get this. Eventually I give you the formula, that's it. You don't need to understand this. Okay? You don't need to understand this. But I believe if you understand this, somehow you memorize more easier. Okay, so now we have x squared plus b over ax plus b over 2a squared. Equal to what? Equal to what? B over 2a squared minus c over a, right? Let me, consisting with the color so you know what's going on. B over 2a squared, b over 2a squared. Oh, imagine I post it on YouTube and everyone like, oh, your class so good, they understand this. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
You're not pretending to understand, right? Just kidding, just kidding. Sometimes, you know, sometimes in the middle school, when teacher look at me, you understand it? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretending. You know, we're gonna teacher look at me? Yeah. But now, x, what does it become? What is this? When you add them, what do you have? The 1 and 2 divided by 2, right? Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3, and then negative 3 squared, right? So it becomes x minus 3. Remember the complete square? Right? So x, what? Plus b over 2a. You got it, very good, you got it. So x plus b over 2a squared equal to? On the right side it's kind of ugly, but don't worry because they all number. It's just in general they're going to be like this, okay? So you're going to have b over 2a squared minus c over a. So was it good?
Yes, ma'am.
And, okay. I think we need to erase it though. Do you get this, the picture? Yeah? Okay. I think we're done with that. Now we can solve it. So, how do you solve this? When you have square root, square on one side. And then how do you solve this? Square root it, right? You're going to take the square root. You're going to take the square root. You're going to take the square root. So, if you don't understand, let's compare the general way and the real one. So this is going to be x minus 3 square. You add 9, right? So add 9 here to become 12. And then you take the square root, right? Remember this step? Yeah. That's what we did over here in general. So you have x plus b over 2a equal to what? Something happened first. Plus minus, right? Like this, if you're taking the square root, you're going to have x minus 3 equal to plus minus square root of 12. Right? When you're solving this. So this is plus minus square root of what? B over 2a squared minus c over a. We're almost done. Because now we can just move this one over here, they get x. That's it, right? So how do you get x by itself? Minus b over 2a. Minus b over 2a. And that's it how you solve the x for all the problem. You don't need to do the same process and every time. So you're going to have what? Negative b over 2a
plus or minus.
plus minus square root of b over 2a square minus c over a. That's almost, no, actually that's the quadratic formula. But to make it look better, to make it look more beautiful, easier to understand, more pretty, yeah?
Yeah.
They're gonna do something like common denominator. So look at this. Negative b over 2a plus minus square here. Well, what can we do? Do you agree that we can just distribute a square, right? So become b square over 4a
Square.
square. Now, I want this one to be 4a square, like common denominator. What do I need to multiply here to make it become 4a square?
4.
This one I have 4a square, this one I only have a. What do I need to multiply this to make the same denominator? 4, right? They missing the 4. So I need to multiply by 4 first. 4. They have a square, but this one only have a. I need to multiply another a. So I multiply 4a. 4a. You try to get the same denominator, right? So now what do we have here? Minus 4, and always conventional, the number go first. So 4ac over 4a square. Same denominator? That's what we want, right? So same denominator, we have negative b over 2a plus minus. So I'll combine them into the same denominator, b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Look better, a little bit prettier, right? Now let's do it. Let's erase it. So good. We can even make it more prettier. By, let's take a look at the bottom one. What is square root of 4a squared?
2a.
2a, right? All right. This one is actually 2a. Do you see the also have 2a over here? Is it same denominator?
Yeah.
Well, actually then we can also combine again. So x equal to negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac. Put them over.
2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the quadratic formula. Thank you. All right, what is the first step you're gonna do? You're gonna find ABC. What is the A? 3. B is?
2.
C is?
-2.
All right, formula x equal to
-2
minus B, that's C2,
plus minus
plus and minus square root. All right, Stephanie, let's go.
4 minus 4
All right, Stephanie, let's go. B squared minus 4ac over 2a. 2 square minus 4 times.
3 times negative 2.
Very good. Over 2 times.
2 times 3. Oh.
2 times 3, okay? Don't forget the A. A is 3, not just always 1. So now you need to clean this up. Clean this up to see what is the answer. So you still have the negative 2 plus minus 2 square is 4. 4 times 3 times 2 is 24. 24, right? And then you're gonna count how many negative sides you have. 1 and 2. So become positive 24. Over 2 times 3 is 6. So you're gonna have negative 2 plus minus square root of 28 over 6. Are you done yet?
No.
First, 28, square root of 28, you can do something. 7 and 4, and 4 is
2
2.
7
So 2 square root of 7, right? First, you're gonna have that. Okay, now let's talk about simplify the fraction. Do you agree when we have same denominator, we combine them, right? We combine them become this, right? So when you see the big bar like this, that means they actually have 2 separate ones. So let's say, for example, if I don't have this 2 over here, can I simplify anything? The answer is no. Why? If you don't have anything here, that means you have something like this. This one, there's nothing you can do. But you can simplify this. So in general, if you see nothing here, you cannot simplify, oh, this and this, or this. No, you cannot do anything. You cannot write like, oh, negative 1 plus square root of 7 over 6, over 3. You cannot do this. Because this one doesn't have the 2. So if you want to cancel them, they all need to divide it by 2. How do you divide it? How you simplify this? They have 2, you can factor out the 2. What do you have left? Negative 1 plus minus square root of 7 over 6. Now you can simplify them. 2 and 6. That means they all need to have 2. If this one doesn't have 2, you cannot factor out the 2. You cannot simplify it. So if they have the 2, you can factor out the 2. Then you can simplify it. So long story short, you can only simplify them when you can factor some number out. Make sense? So because this one have 2, this one have 2, I can factor out the 2. Then I can simplify the 2 here. Yeah.
But Mr. One of the 2's are negative. Does that make anything?
No, this is just a sign negative. It's just because sign become negative.
6 will become negative, right? Or no?
Well, let's work on here first. Okay, cancel here. What do you have? Negative 1 plus minus square root of 7 over 3. That's it. Because I factor out a 2. I didn't factor out a negative 2. I factor out a 2. Negative 1 is still here.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Can I simplify this?
No.
No, right? Why? Because I cannot factor out anything on the top. You can think like this, right? 2 and 5 cannot factor anything out on the top. Okay? Because I saw some paper, not in the class, but some paper they cancel like this. And they give me just like, oh, square root of 5 over 2. Something like this. Negative 5 square root of 2. No, this is critically wrong. Remember, this is actually equal to, if you really want to cancel something like this, you need to break them out like this. You need to break them like this first. If you really want to cancel it, then this one you can cancel, become 1 minus 5 square root of 2 over 2. If you really want to cancel it, you break them out first, right? If you don't want to cancel it, because they cannot factor out anyway, just keep it like this. There's nothing wrong with it. Make sense?
You still
Okay.
give us points and include.
Huh?
You still give us points and include if we unsimplify and complete it?
Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't need to go all the way here. It's okay. Okay? But if you stop right here, yeah, 1 point off. Because you haven't simplified it. You need to simplify it, okay? Alright, last one. Last one for this part. We talk a little bit about this one and then we're done. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I know. It's just more step you need to do, but it's still the same thing. Just need more step to do. Alright, so what is the first step you need to do first? You need one side to be
The other side.
0. You need to bring everything on one side. One side needs to be 0. And remember, to cancel this, you need to do the reverse, undo it. So minus 12x plus 9. Minus 12x plus 9. So what do you have on the left side? Maria, let's go. 25x squared. Maria? Plus? Y plus? What is negative 18 minus 12?
Oh, that's the thing. I'm not going.
Minus negative 30, right? Negative 30x plus 9 equal to 0. Okay? So apply the formula x equal to negative. Oh, let's not write A, B, C first. What is A? What is B? What is C? A is, B is, and C is. Very good. Negative B. What is B? Very good. Negative B plus minus. This is the formula. Square root of B squared. What is B squared? Negative 30 squared. Right? You got it. You got it. And then minus 4AC. Minus 4A. What is A? 25. What is C? 9. Over 2A. 2 times A is 25. Right? So that's what the quadratic is. You just need to plug in everything. Okay? Alright, so negative and negative become Positive, plus and minus. What is this negative 30 squared? 900, you got it. 4 times 25 is 100. 100 times 9 is 900. So minus 900 over 2 times 25, 50. 900 minus 900 is Maria minus Maria is 1 minus 1 is 0. 900 minus 900 is 0. You got it. So plus minus square root of 0. What is square root of 0? 0. Plus minus 0 is 0. Nothing. Don't keep this. Okay, so you're going to have 30 over 50. Final answer? Need to simplify it. Okay, divide everything by 10. Yes, so you have 3 over 5. Let me ask you this. How many solutions is here? How many solutions you did with the other one we did? So 3 plus minus square root of 12, for example. How many total solutions? 2. 3 plus square root of 12 and 3 minus square root of 12. How many solutions is this? Only one. Only one. Okay. So now let's go to part 2 really quick. There's no example, so don't worry. We just talk about this one. Okay. Now take a look on this example and the example before when you have 2 solutions. Do you know why or when we have 1 solution and when we have 2 solutions? You can tell it right away. Not really right away, but you can tell it.
Is it when there's no, when the square root isn't
Why this only have 1 solution?
the primitive?
Because the plus or minus got rid of.
Because you have no more plus and minus, right? So in what situation you don't have plus and minus anymore? When? When inside 0. You good, right? So when inside is 0, you only have 1 solution. When inside is larger than 0, you have how many solutions? 2 solutions. We have never worked with the one with no solution, huh?
And you ever have 0 solutions?
No 3 solution because the highest power is 2. Remember, the highest power is 2. You have at most 2 solutions. We talked about that. If the highest power is 3, you have at most 3 solutions. If the highest power is 10, you have at most 10 solutions. At most 10 solutions. Yeah. Oh, we never do anything with the. Oh, we do. Remember the solution have the I, right? That's not real solution, right? So we have 2 cases. One case is 0 plus and minus gone. So you have how many real solutions? I'm talking about real solution. 1. So one case is you have 1 real solution. Case 2, you have 2 real solutions like this, right? When the number inside here is positive. Case 3, when the number inside here is negative, how many real solutions you have?
0.
We're talking about a real solution.
0.
0. Because they all, what kind of solution is that? Imaginary solution. So, long story short, this one here, the one I circled red already, this one determines how many real solutions they have. Make sense? So let's write down. Part 2. That kind of analysis. This also one other question on the already. They ask you, when you look at the quadratic equation here, can you tell how many real solutions without solving it? Yes, we can. But look at this one. And they actually have the name for it. They actually have the name for it. You want to lay hand, man? Oh, we don't have time. Let's call.
Dramatic?
Discrimination? No, it's not discrimination. Distribute.
Describe?
Discriminant.
Oh.
Not the same thing. Not discrimination. No, okay. No, discriminant. What is discriminant? The part inside here. b squared minus 4ac. That they call discriminant. Why this is important? Because like I said before, when this one is positive, how many real solution? How many real solution? No, positive. Two, right? So two real solution. Because they're both real solution. So two real solution. Alright, so when discriminant equal to 0, when it equal to 0, how many real solution? One, because plus and minus gone, right? Plus and minus 0 gone. So when it's equal to 0, we have one real solution. And when this discriminant is less than 0, it's very tempting. When this discriminant is less than 0, how many real solution? None, right? Because you got, let's say if this which one is negative, what do you have? You're gonna have I, right? You're gonna have I, and that is imaginary solution. Not real, it's not real. So when it's less than 0, no real solution. So this is one of question already. You're gonna have this one too. They ask you, oh, can you determine the number of the real solution? You don't need to solve them. Remember, again, you don't need to solve them. You just need to find what is b squared minus 4ac, the one inside square root. Okay? Let's do just one example. We do it together anyway. Let's pick any. I'm gonna pick any. Okay, how about this? Just give me any number. X any number, small number. Don't be 2x squared.
4.
7 plus 7 plus or minus? Plus 7 plus 7x. One more.
Minus 10.
Minus 10. Okay, minus 10. All right. So let's do the. Oh, that's so good. They don't stand too long. Just find the discriminant. Okay, b squared. What is b? What is b here? B is 7. A is ABC. A is 2. C is. Oh, we're on recording. Okay, let's be a professional. C is negative 10. Right now, b squared minus 4ac. 7 squared. Minus 4 times A times C. Now, let me ask you this. Do you need to calculate this?
No.
What do you need to know? You just need to know if the number is positive, 0, or negative. Unless you know it's going to be 0 or y, I don't think you need to calculate it. Look at this. You have 49, negative and negative become positive. You have positive 4 times 2 times 10. For sure it's going to be positive, right? For sure 80. Yeah, this is 80. And then you have 129. That's positive. So how many real solutions? 2. That's it. You don't need to solve it. You don't need to solve this. Make sense?
Yeah.
So part of your homework, I think the last part. Use discriminant to find type of solution. Okay? That's it.